Hi everybody, this is Susie and welcome to another Suzie Crafter Designs video. Today I'm here to share with you a really pretty item that I have alterated, and I have this really pretty cherub to show you. And this beautiful angel was actually something that my husband picked up for me in some type of flea market or estate yard sale. I have no idea what it was at the time. It was quite a while ago, and originally it was all gold. And my intentions for this was to give it a very shabby chic look by changing the entire gold angel into a white color, but I didn't want it shiny and painted and glossy. I wanted it dull and scratchy and shabby. So what I did was I used gesso, and I used a sponge, and as you can see here, there's just some kind of shaded sections of it, and that's because I allowed some of the gold to show through the white gesso. I did not even paint it, so it came out really nice. Surprisingly, I was very happy and pleased with it. I'll show you the back of it in a couple of minutes. And it did not come with anything else with the exception to just the wings and the harp that was already attached to it, and it's actually a piece to hang on the wall. There's a hole in the back to hang it up, and I was looking online to try and get an idea of what I can do to the angel. I didn't want to cover it with flowers or do it up with lace, so I decided to make a wire wreath. And I've done those before in heart shapes. You can see that in some of my previous videos from about a year ago. And when I looked online, I saw similar items on Google where they had cartoon pictures, kind of cherubs with flowers around them. So I thought that a wire would kind of act like a halo, if you would. So what I did was I just took some basic wire, jewelry wire, and I took it right. It was already shaped as a circle, so when I cut it, I just wound the back up where it would be attached to each other, and then around that I wrapped some white seam binding, and then I had gathered some really pretty lace that I had. It was probably about a little less than an inch in the width. Very pretty lace of a light creamy color, like an ivory. I gathered it all by hand, and then I adhered it on top of the wire, which was wrapped with the seam binding, and then added some really pretty flowers and some rhinestones and some stray pearls that I have a huge jar of. And the green leaves that you see there, I made those out of mulberry paper. So I kind of just drew them on the paper. I actually have a punch that could punch it out, but the punch wouldn't take to the mulberry paper. It was too soft and it wouldn't work. So I drew on the mulberry paper, and I came out with those leaves, which came out pretty nice. And that's really it. I tied a rope on this because the rope is not actually for my wall hanging. It's just so that I can hang this up to try and show you what's going on. So I'm going to do that right now. I would not use a rope to hang this up. But showing you hung up like that, it's kind of tilting. And I think that it's tilted, but I just wanted to show you in another light how the gesso really worked out nicely for that shabby vintage look. So for those of you who are trying to get that look and you're sanding and stuff like that, try the white gesso. It really worked out well. I have the gold just peeping through ever so slightly by dabbing it on with a sponge. And just showing you the back. See, now it's holding on straight, but there's the hole where the wings are, And you can see that it was dabbed on with something. I used a sponge. And there's some of the gold that's peeping through the white. In fact, the white doesn't look white anymore. It looks like that antique white spray. And you can certainly also see the seam binding that is wrapped around the wire in the back of that wreath. And everything is on very tight. It was a few wraps, a little hot glue, a few wraps, a little hot glue. And I am definitely hanging this up in my craft room. And I think it's probably bending forward because of the weight and because of the string. But I also put, let me just get this back down. I have it standing on a dress form. But it's so cute. I also put a little seam binding bow there. Just really cute. I am still not used to sliding around on a hardwood floor in my craft room, friends. So if you hear me sliding, that's what's happening. And I'm just backing away on my tripod here so you can see. And this may be a better view of the leaves. Nothing fancy, but just some green mulberry leaves. I wanted to put some leaves on it. I wanted them to be larger, and I wanted to make a little something extra for this to sit on, because I wanted to have them sitting with the pearls and with the rhinestones. And then I wanted some sitting like that on the actual leaf, and like that one. There's actually just 3 flowers that are sitting on leaves, and the rest are just randomly sitting on the lace with the pearls and some rhinestones. And I don't know if you can see the rhinestones, but let me see if I can. They're really, really small, and I don't want to get too close, but there's one right there. Whoops. Can you see that? There it is. Very small, and just gives enough shine, and I can definitely see it in person. I wish that you can too. And if any of you want to know, I did not make those roses. Those are from Wild Orchid Crafts. And just a really pretty item. So next time you see something that's sitting around at a garage sale that you think, oh, it's not worth. I think my husband mentioned at the time that he paid 75 cents or $1 for this. And when he brought it home, I just put it in this. I have so many bins in my room of things that need to be altered that when we were doing the floor over in my room, in my craft room, I had just come across this and put it to the side and thought yesterday, why don't I play with this and do something with it. So I hope that you like the Shabby Chic look on this cherub. I could have left it gold, but I really wanted to alter it and get it looking just a little bit more shabby, and I know this is going to look great in my new craft room whenever it's done. So I hope you like it, and I hope you had fun seeing it, and as much fun seeing it as I had making it. And stay tuned for more, friends. I hope that everybody is doing well and feeling fine today. I know I am. So thanks again for stopping by, everybody. Have a great day.